to drop in, and just in time for a song. Gleaming down through the gates, watch the night suffocate all the lights that smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun. And I can't wait to see you and once again free you, released from your humanist hair. Someday I will replace that big frown on your face with a smile and a murderous glare. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind.
What is up, all you comic book fans? This is a comic book villain coming to you. This is not a haul video or an unboxing. This is a giveaway / appreciation video entry to Fred Hall Direct Edition. He's giving away some awesome prizes. He's kind of like me. He's not asking for subs. He's just giving an appreciation. I guess giving back to the community. There's a couple of rules into this giveaway that he's doing. Of course, the basics. You have to be subbed. I know he's requesting that you're over 18. You got to make a video, and then there's some questions you got to answer on the video. Who's your favorite superhero? Who's your favorite supervillain? And when did you start collecting? And then he wants you to give some shout outs to some YouTubers out there. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started with showing you what I have. And this is who is my favorite superhero. Well, this is when I started collecting. And this kind of answers that question as well. I started collecting back in 1992, 93. And this is the guy who got me into collecting. He was just coming out when I got into collecting. Spawn. This is Spawn number 1. Back then when I got into collecting, I kind of knew a little bit about collecting, so a lot of the number 1s, I usually bought 2 copies, so I have a beat up copy somewhere. But this is the original copy when it came out, one of them, because I have the other one. It's all with my reader stuff, of course, it's got all the creases. But this one right here has never been open. I bagged it and boarded it back then. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that it's never been open, it's never been open to read. I bagged it, let's see, I think I bagged it twice. Very first time I bagged it, it stayed in the bag forever. And then, of course, after about 5, 6, 7 years, you want to rebag it. So I did. And then when I got back into collecting, because I kind of stopped collecting. When I started, I collected for about 11 years. And then I stopped. But then I got back into it. So when I got back into it, they have my lights. So hopefully this is the last time that I have to bag this comic. It's in a My Light now. But that is the very first one when it came off the shelf when I bought it back in the day. Spawn. Let me show you a couple of other ones that I got. Here, these are the special covers. These are of course, that one is the homage cover to Spider-Man. There's a homage cover to the Wolverine. And then there's the homage cover to Amazing Fantasy. And then I just love this cover right here. This is Spawn, the 100th issue. And then I got this one right here. This is the Spawn number 227. Of course, everybody knows that's a homage cover to AMS 300. Then, of course, this is the one per store, the thank you, the appreciation. And this is the only graded book I have in my collection. Spawn number 1. And the only reason I got it is because my crazy wife bought it for me. She bought me this probably about a year ago now. because I was always, when I got back into collecting, I was looking up these books again, see what they were worth and what they were going for, and I kept looking at the graded books. And she was there, and she was always telling me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm looking at these books right here." So she would come over and look, and I'll be like, "I'm just looking at these books." She goes, "Well, why don't you gonna buy one?" I said, "No, I don't," because she knows, everybody who knows me knows I don't like CCG books, CGC books. So, but anyway, I kept looking at it a couple of days, and then what happened is she ended up buying it behind my back. So that's the only reason I have it in my. That's the only reason I have it in my collection, is because she bought it for me. It was just a here you go, dumbass gift. Like, here you go, tired of you looking at it, might as well buy it for you. So she did. And so that is my superhero that I like. That's the best one. Like I said, I started collecting when he came out. Well, actually, I guess when it was Image, when Image broke on their own, is when I got into collecting. Because I got a lot of the number ones. I got that. I got Youngblood. I got Wildcats, Wildstorm. I got all the number ones. And I got multiple copies of them. Gen 13. Got all of those. Let's see what else. But anyway, and my favorite supervillain is I just went through a couple of boxes and I found these, and I said, this is a good picture of him anyway. I'll use this one. But it is the Joker. And I just love this cover by Alex Ross. I love that cover right there. How Batman's got him. Harley's back there and right behind him. He's grabbing her hand. Should have been grabbing her butt. But he's grabbing her hand. And of course, you got the sketch as well right there. But anyway, those are the ones right there. Those are my supervillain right there. The Joker. I've always liked the Joker. He is, to me, hands down, the world's famous supervillain. You could ask anybody in the world and they'll know who the Joker is. Alrighty, and for my shout-outs, man, I got a bunch. Like I said, I got a lot of guys that I interact with through Facebook on the comments and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go down. I'm going to start throwing names out there. Just because if you're first or last doesn't mean I conversate with you more than others. I'm just throwing them out there. And one of the reasons right here, this one is Gomez, the comic collector, my boy. Him, yes sir. Everybody knows Gomez. Let's see, the Chinist. Me and him talk a lot about books, because me and him, I think we do buy stacks and stacks of books. And like I said, I tell him, he reads his books and he kind of goes through the storyline and tells you what's going on in the story. Some people don't like that. I just don't like doing it. I just gonna tell you what books are out there. I'm just gonna plain and simple. Look, these are the books out there. Go get them. Don't go get them. I really don't care. But anyway, I'm not gonna tell you the storyline, because then some people, I didn't want to know this or I didn't want to know that, and I'm not gonna sit there and say, well, I don't know what's a spoiler to some people. The littlest detail might be a spoiler to somebody, and somebody else might not care about it. So why even bother? I just tell them what books are out there, and that's just me. I do read my books, but like I said, I don't give you what's going on in the storyline. I just tell you, hey, it's a good read, it's not a good read, or I enjoy it, I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's all I tell you. And I leave it up to you to go make your own decision. If you want to pick up a book that I got or that you saw in my video, pick it up, read it for yourself. You don't like it, well, don't pick up anymore. Okay. JJ for real. Timothy, the Canadian comic hunter. Simply Incredible podcast with Daryl the D. Rags 718 is my boy right there. Me and Rags talk a lot too. Seeking Near Merc Comics. Everybody knows Seeking Near Merc Comics. Doomsday Comics. 17 GKs Leonard. Spidey Fan. Funk Off. First time I saw that when very first time he posted on a comment on one of my videos. Of course, it says Funk Off, and I'm like, I was like, what? That's his name, but it's Funk, not Fuck. Lindsay, Geeked Out and Knickknacks. Dr. Von Chilla, Don the Doctor, The Doom 143, Alfred 83 Comics, Castle Hill, the Comic Cryptic Castle Hill, excuse me. Mark Walters, Don, the comic book junkie. Let's see who else. Trying to think of somebody else. But anyway, guys, like I said, that is it for my shout outs. But that is my video for Fred Hall Direct Edition. Go check out his video. Do a video for his giveaways, giving away some cool prizes. And like I said, those are my super villains, and that's why when I got into comics, you know, it was back in '92, '93, and of course, Spawn was the very first guy that I started collecting. I mean, of course, Batman and Superman were around. I used to buy some when I was little, but those I didn't collect. I would buy some every once in a while, just get them and, you know, read them. And as kids, you trash them up. Before you knew it, they were in the trash a month, 2 months later. Wish I had those books back, but I don't. So when I got into collecting was in 1992, end of 92, 93 is when I got into collecting. But anyway, guys, that is my video. Thanks for watching, and everybody go make a video. Later, it's Comic Book Villain out.